I had one last question for you, actually, if I could. And I was reviewing, and this is optional, but we work hard, as you may know, to try to get people approved. And you were approved like within months after your
I
application
know
was
it
done.
was. I was really surprised.
I wanted to ask if there's something that stands out with you that you would allow us, Amy, to share with the others that are out there, like looking at this. I mean, there's 1.9 million people that apply every year, and only 687,000 get their
Wow.
benefit. So, is there anything that stands out you'd be willing to share?
I mean, for me, it was honestly it was a long process because I had to get, all my medical records, and I had a lot of, had my surgery at this place, then I had, all my chemo and everything at another place, and and then hospital another place. So, it was just a lot of stuff I had to get together. I don't really have any. I mean,
I think you're hitting on something, though, the fact that you got it together, because
yeah, I
a
mean, yeah, I
lot of
had to get
people,
all of that together, and it was kind of funny because I was looking for the doctor that had my breast surgery, and that was a long time ago. And I'm sitting here on the internet trying to find the guy, and the name sounded familiar, but I'm looking at him like this is is this the doctor? And it was, but that was years ago.
yeah.
Back in like 2015, I think, when I was diagnosed, and then had the surgery with him, and then he didn't get clear margins, and so I had to go back in, and that second time he got clear margins. So I think just really, just knowing one, and not really knowing your doctors, but just knowing what you have done. Like, what I'm trying to say is, I went to Duke Raleigh, and if you look at my chart in there, I mean, it goes all the way back to, like, like I said, 2015. So I just would say, just get as much information available that you have, and get all that together, because the more information I think you have, the better chance you have of getting your disability.
That's really good advice. I think one of the best income protection, financial insurance that people can have is what you're saying, is understanding your medical and having a good grasp on it.
Yeah, because I also, it's something, if you knew then, as you know now,
Yeah.
because I filed for disability with the neuropathy, mainly in my feet and some in my hands. So I think, that too, helps me get, my disability, because I mean, it's just, and I still have the neuropathy. It sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
just think, just get as much information together as you can, and make sure you have it all in there. And that's what I did. And
No, it's good
yeah,
advice. I mean, some people really struggle because they don't have the organizational capability. For those
yeah,
for those folks, they've got to find a way.
yeah,
They need to find an advocate. I mean, there's only so much we can do from our perspective because
yeah,
we don't know. All right.
yeah,
So that's good. So thank you for sharing that. Yeah.
yeah.
Ongoing effort to make a difference.